Welcome back to my channel, everybody. We're gonna get right into it. Um, in the weird, strange of events, Polygon had another issue. An article from the Cointelegraph says that the Polygon network group pays $2 million in bounty on a bug that was found and that could have been compromised, and that if this was compromised, over $850 million from the users who were using the Polygon network for DeFi would have been completely affected. This is crazy because I want to say maybe about a month and a half ago, the Polygon network got hacked and users lost their funds. It was pertaining to, ironically, DeFi again, also. But this time it looks like um, that the hacker had mentioned that the issue of the exploit was created from using someone else's code and not having 100% understanding of what it did. So I don't know if the person who created this specific code, um, just did a copy and paste, which would be ludicrous if you would do that because literally the keystroke of a developer's hands could ultimately affect whether or not a group of people using that DeFi platform could lose tons and tons of money. You know, that's not okay. I do wish, we scream and scream and scream about regulation this and regulation that. We need it. There's no doubt about it. We need regulation because stuff like this just can't keep happening. And I get being in a digital world, there's going to be new and creative ways for hackers to try to steal our money. And I get that. But at the same time, there has to be a certain level field that allows the governments, um, specifically the government here in the U.S., to effectively create a method and to not stifle innovation, but yet at the same time still protect us. Because I don't know how many more times the network can continue to get wiped out over between 850 million to 1 billion worth of dollars, and people can lose their money. Like, we're already in a pandemic, but just think of it trickling down. Like, that's not okay. Um, one, the report also mentions that the hacker, um, was a white hacker, so that's a great thing. And usually companies, you know, like there's been several companies and blockchain companies that will hire white hat hackers that would be on our side. Those are the good guys that would be on our side to try to find bugs before the bad guys try to find it. Because if the bad guys try to find it, there's a 50-50 chance that we're not going to be getting our money back, or if you did like a DeFi project that you were excited about and it got hacked, there's not a guarantee that you're going to get your money back. So this person was one of the good guys, and they mentioned that the hacker by the name of Gerard Wagner, um, he's earned about two million after reporting a solution that potentially uh, would have caused the Polygon network yet again another issue. And what he found was a double spin. Um, Double spins are heard of and it's possible, but usually that's why one of the reasons why Bitcoin is so powerful right now is because it would cost so much money and so much hashing power to try to implement a double spin. It wouldn't even be worth it. So that's why sometimes these hackers try to make code or whatnot to try to um, take down the other networks. Because if there was ever a double spin on the Bitcoin network, that would completely make the network crumble to pieces because we're constantly preaching, saying that the Bitcoin network is so powerful, no double spin has ever happened before. So that's the thing with this. When it comes to like a smaller network, uh, DeFi per se because it's newer, but it's expanding at a rapid pace. Double spends like this can happen, but as long as there's a white hat hacker there, um, then anything's possible, and those bugs can get patched up before the bad guys see it. Um, but the white hat hacker, Gerard Wagner, mentioned that the double spin worked by first depositing ether through the plasma bridge and then starting the withdrawal process after the transaction was confirmed. It says any hacker could then wait a week and resubmit the same withdrawals with the exception of a modified first byte of the branch mask. And it says this provides the hacker. Dang, that is absolutely insane. It says provided that once all of that was over, the hacker could have got 3.8 million. That could have potentially depleted all 850 million funds from the bridge's deposit manager at all the time. That is crazy. And then it goes on by saying that since the white hat hacker found it, they went ahead and paid him his bounty, but then confirmed that he then went ahead and fixed it. But do you know how insane that would be? That would be the second time the Polygon network was affected and hacked. The first time, the hackers, they got away, but then the exchanges came together and blacklisted, their wallets, which that's a whole different thing in itself because if crypto is supposed to be decentralized, how can you blacklist an exchange, blacklist a wallet? So at a certain extent, something has to be decentralized, but then it has to get to the point to where something has to be regulated to stop those other people from doing, bad things, So I'm glad that this worked out for the Polygon network. I'm glad that that Wagner found this code and that hopefully the person who actually copied and pasted this code, not even copied and pasted the code, hopefully the person realized that they should have known what they were doing before actually implementing this code on the Polygon network. But I'm glad it was found. I'm glad it worked out for Polygon's blockchain. I'm glad nobody's money got taken from them. I would be mad if my money got taken from me, especially if it was a large amount. If it was part of the 850 million, that would just be insane. But that'll do it for me, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to let you know when I post another video. But let me know what your thoughts about this. Should Polygon just go ahead and just call it quits, or should they just keep going, even though the issue was fixed? I know me as a consumer, as a person that loves digital assets, I don't know if I'm gonna be investing on the Polygon blockchain, for DeFi, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts on it. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, stay focused, stay locked in. Peace. Flying up your imagination, finding places